Mix it, mash it for 5. Hey, Jay, did you hear about the new Universal Park opening in 2025? The wife and I are already putting money to the side. We're super excited. Hey, why don't we watch that, Jay? I don't know if you have that whole video pulled
I
up.
have it ready, man.
I'm ready. Oh, yeah.
I have it ready. So, yes, Universal Studios finally did a teaser trailer announcement. And this video here on YouTube, 7 minutes. We don't have to watch the entire thing. So I just fast forwarded. Like the first minute is basically a commercial about, the parks that they have now.
It was some kind of talking about building Universal and like, hey, when we first started, this is what we were going for. Then we really wanted to give people more experiences and stuff like that.
Right.
Like they said, when they first built stuff at Universal, they wanted people to be able to kind of ride through the movie. And then they wanted to build kind of experiences for people that were fans of something to kind of walk into that world. And now the next step of that is Epic Universe.
What's really interesting is that I moved it. Well, they're going to show us like what's happening. It's about 2 minutes. So want me to play the clip? But he says, he goes, look, before we built the next phase, we reached out to the fans and we wanted to do what they wanted. And this is like the feedback that they got. So just tell me to stop it whenever, Ryan. So we'll go from there.
I wanted to look beyond the clouds and the stars.
We went to the fans and we asked them. And the answer was pretty compelling. Give us more of your great storytelling, more of the immersive environments, and do it in the most visceral manner possible. Universal Epic Universe is comprised of 5 incredibly themed worlds, and in those, over 50 unique, compelling experiences. The idea was to bring you to these worlds you couldn't otherwise possibly imagine. And to do that, we wanted to create a mechanism that allowed you to be transported into another world, and it starts at the very entrance of the park itself.
You'll enter underneath the Chronos, the first portal, where all the planets will align, and exhilarating discoveries await as you begin your journey into Celestial Park.
Celestial Park is a world in and of itself, where fans have come to seek the ultimate adventure.
It's where we put the park back into theme park.
It has beautiful landscaping, incredible water features, amazing dining experiences, fantastic shopping opportunities, and 3 spectacular attractions. Constellation Carousel, a cosmos-inspired carousel.
That's going to be Jay's favorite one right there.
Astronomica, where
He's
you
going to be
can play
riding
with
that
dancing
space
fountains.
hippo.
And Starfall Racers, a dual launch coaster where you race through the sky upon a shooting star.
Happy about that.
And anchoring this incredible world is the amazing Universal Helios Grand Hotel. 500 rooms integrated into the park like no other theme park in the world.
The next stuff is better than what they just said.
You can jump into any world. Portal like an adventurer to find all of the worlds you've ever seen. How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk.
We made the dream a reality. The world's first dragon Viking utopia.
You soar with dragons and have a Viking adventure based on the great movie franchise.
And the ultimate wish fulfillment of flying dragons.
That's going to be wild.
We have this great history with horror. So we thought, is there a way for us to breathe new life into the classic Universal monster family?
It's alive! It's alive!
Dark Universe, a world where Universal's classic monsters are reimagined in an ominous and chilling experience.
Everything you've ever wanted to experience with monsters is in this world.
When the fans told us to give us more of what we did really well, our thinking became, could we create another chapter of the wizarding world of Harry Potter?
In the wizarding world of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, you'll get to experience moments from both 1920s Paris from Fantastic Beasts and the British Ministry of Magic from the Harry Potter series.
The ride inside of that world, I can't tell you because it has to be a surprise.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there. The one of the cool things about this is like if you're a Harry Potter fan, if whatever I guess like whatever part that you really enjoy the most, you could visit all 3, right? So it's like you can go to Hogsmeade, you can go to Diagon Alley, I don't know what this section is, but because I never watched any of those films. But yeah, so like you could visit that. Now, what I have heard about the ride, that it's supposed to be some kind of new type of technology. There were rumors, and I can't confirm this, but there were rumors that like you get to actually learn how to fly on a broomstick and do things like that. So, but they don't want to share any of it because it is a newer type of ride that I guess they don't want the competition to figure out. So they were like, we don't want them to know like what we're doing here. So we don't want to share this. And that's kind of the thing back and forth with Disney and Universal as they talk about their parks. There is one last thing, and then I can give you all the information that I know from the park.
And so like obviously this is, you're gonna have the 1920 from the Fantastic Beast stuff, that type of ministry stuff, and then also the ones from the Harry Potter movies. Who knows what it'll look like? Obviously, they've done 2 incredible jobs building different aspects of Harry Potter land at both theme parks. I'm sure the same like attention, dedication, effort is going to go into this too.
Now, did you watch those movies? Like, have you?
Yeah.
So you understand like what that they're probably going to try to go for in that area. I haven't seen any of those Fantastic Beast films, so
they're not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of the movies themselves.
But that's the thing that I appreciate is that like they have now like you can go to 3 different areas, whichever one is your favorite, and they put it in an awesome attraction in each one, and people can hang out wherever. There's one more portal, and then we'll finish up.
You come to Universal Orlando, you're going to get this trilogy of storytelling that is unlike anything else in the world.
We'll have Super Nintendo World, where you can jump into the action and step into the world of Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and Donkey Kong.
You'll arrive in the most interactive, colorful world we've ever created.
You get to play in the world that you've only played on a screen.
Epic Universe represents a tremendous addition, almost doubling the size of Universal Orlando Resort.
That's massive.
This gives us the opportunity to bring people to Universal Orlando for an entire week of the most incredible experiences they can imagine.
So it's an interesting concept, like they have the different portals, but I want to show, like, I just want to fast forward that one of the people that they have consulting them is Steven freaking Spielberg. Like, that's wild to me. Like, you bring it in. I know he did the E.T. ride. I thought that was his only, thing that he was doing with Universal. But they brought him in. He just shares a little bit about
through some kind of a portal, and you come out in a world you never could dream of. You can experience it. I think it's going to just feed the imagination of so many people of all ages.
Yeah, so he talks about that. And then the rest of the commercial just is, talks about imagination and what they're going to do there. And what's interesting, too, is that Comcast had their earnings call, and the at least for the theme park area, where they were always like, a little bit on average or a little bit higher up. The other theme parks that have Super Nintendo World are seeing a massive increase in funds coming in, except for the Orlando Park, which the Orlando Park does not have Super Nintendo World yet. They're expecting this to open around fall of 2025. So that we'll see. Like sometimes these dates get pushed back, or maybe they're like, I think we're ready to go. We could launch a little earlier, so we won't see. So one more year, and then we're off to the races. So it looks, the one thing I appreciate, like, everything's contained in one park. So when you go to Universal Orlando, usually you go to one section here, then you got to walk to the other section, or take the Harry Potter train over to the other side. But I think this looks incredible. And the one thing that I'm looking forward to personally is that they actually have a resort that's inside the theme park. So I think that'd be freaking awesome.
It look cool
to see. So we'll see what happens. I'm so like, the Donkey Kong ride that they're opening, it'll be the first of its kind anywhere in the world. And the Harry Potter experience that they didn't talk about also was supposed to be something, at least that's what they say, that people haven't experienced before. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. This is what people are saying, which is kind of funny to me, is that when it's just a difference here. When Universal made an announcement, so this was like, these are like 5 years apart. So Universal announced this like 5+ years ago, right? This was like the concept art. And then this is the map today. It looks literally
pretty much
like
exactly like
the
it was
same
supposed
thing
to be. Yeah.
So then they say this is Disney's problem. So this is Disney's concept art as to what was going to replace Splash Mountain. This is what it's supposed to look like. And this is what they gave the people. They're like, it's going to be fine. It's going to be new. It's going to look great. But this is actually what it looks like. So this is, I mean, it's completely different. They didn't even put the you could see like the wrecked boat up here at the top of the tree. It was going to try to explain why there's like a hill in the bayou, and like they just didn't even bother with it. So it's, you know.
And also, do you think they asked the fans, and the fans were like, you know what, we're tired of Splash Mountain. We really want Tiana, Princess and the Frog World log ride.
Exactly. So a tale of two different theme parks there.
Let's see. Mexican Iron Man for 5 questions, Jay. In Tiana's Big Ghetto Adventure, as part of the ride, will there be a Walgreens along the ride where we can snag some personal merch?
Who asked that?